Hello everyone, very good evening. This is Karthik from Raj Cloud Technologies. So hope everyone is doing good and I once again I welcome you all to today's session, Azure Data Engineering and Databricks demo session. Thank you all for joining the session. So I'll just brief you about the Raj Cloud Technologies and what are the courses that we are offering here, and I'll just show you some social media handles that what we have. Okay, and I'll just explain how the course will be and how the course functions here, and then I'll just hand over the session to Abhishek Garu, our trainer. So from there, we'll continue the demo. Okay. So hope everyone is good with the audio and video, right? Audio and I can see my screen as well, correct? Once again, just give me the confirmation yes in the chat box, please. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, this is our website. So we have an official website called razinformatica.com. So this is our website. And in this website, you can see many useful information is available for everyone. You can just check out what are the courses that we are offering first of all. From there, we'll start. So this is our home page. You can check out here. You can check out here. These are the courses that we are offering actually. Okay, so we are offering a cybersecurity, GCP, Google Cloud Protocol, Azure Data Engineering and Databricks, AWS and DevOps, Snowflake in the combination of DBT and ADF, Power BI, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud, Python for Kids, Python full stack development, Python for AI and Chat GPT, Tableau, and all these trainings are very new. And we have recently launched a new course that is for Python for Kids. If someone who is learning the Python, let's say who wants to learn the Python, so from the grade 6 to grade 12, this course will applicable actually. If your children is really good and they want to try with some Python basics, and these sessions are really helpful for them. So if someone is looking for 6th grade to 12th grade kids, they can start this. Okay. And in our website, you can see many useful information as well. In the interview section, we have uploaded many useful interview questions here, which related to the Power Center, Snowflake, AWS, Oracle, IICS, IDMC CI, and many useful information is available in the interview section. And you can just go to the material section as well. So you can see a many material. You can just open these materials and you can access it freely. Okay, you don't need to pay anything for this. You can just access all these materials for free of cost. We have uploaded Power Center, Informatica Cloud, types of tasks in IICS, Unix, Oracle, data warehousing concepts, and many other things are available in our website. Just keep browsing our website to get all the latest updates. Even we are about to start this generative AI as well. Okay, so for the latest updates, we just keep browsing our website so that you will get all the information here. Just a minute. I'll just share the website link in the chat box so that you can save the link and you can just browse the things here. Okay. And we have a social media handles like a YouTube. Okay. So this is our YouTube channel. Okay. So Raj Informatica real-time hands-on job-based training. In these YouTube channel, you can find out many videos here, many useful content is available for you. So you can see the many useful videos related to Informatica Power Center, Data Analyst Power BI. So Azure Data Engineering, Databricks, Snowflake, AWS DevOps. Okay, so many useful content is available in this channel. Just try to browse the videos so that if you like the content, just give a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so we have almost 35.3K subscribers. We have uploaded 360 plus videos. Many useful content will be available in our channel. You just keep browsing it so that you'll be able to understand. And for the job portals and all, for the job updates, for the job openings, so we are especially maintaining our Instagram handle for this. You can check out the job openings highlights here so that you can find out many jobs what are the, which are available in the market. We will be uploading here. And if we have any referrals also we'll be uploading here. You can just check it out, all these things. I'm sharing this Instagram link. And I'll share this YouTube channel link as well so that you can just subscribe to our channel. Yes. Okay. And I'll just give some course durations and how it will be and everything. I'll just try to show you now. So Azure training, we have planned it for 4 months. Azure Data Engineering and Azure Data Bricks. So we have planned this for 4 months actually. So the Azure Data Engineering will take 2 months and Azure Data Bricks will take 2 months. Okay. So the actually course prices will be for data engineering is 20,000 rupees and the Databricks will be 20,000 rupees. If you want to go for both the trainings, both data engineering and Databricks, it is 35,000 rupees for 4 months training. Okay. So if you stay connected till end of the session, you are going to get some best discounts here. Really the best discounts you are going to get today. So you just stay connected till end of the session so that you will be able to get the good discounts and all. So the remaining details and everything I'll be explaining at the end of the session. I'll just hand over the session to the Abhishek Garu from here. So sir will take over. And at the end of the session, I'll just again take over and I'll just explain you on each and every course, like how much a discount you'll be getting. So if you pay today, like how much discount you'll get, everything I'll just explain you at the end of the session. Okay. I'll just like take a 30 seconds more. Okay. So I request everyone to share your name. I request everyone to share your name and WhatsApp number as well, so that like my team can share this class recording with you. And we also share the like latest WhatsApp group, like which is available for everyone to take. If you have any questions, if you have any like a course updates, so everything you'll be getting in this group actually. This is Azure Data Engineering and Databricks real-time WhatsApp group. Okay, so you can discuss each and everything related to Azure here. So you can just share your name and WhatsApp number in the chat box. You can select Karthik Raj Cloud Technologies or Raj Cloud Technologies in the chat box, and you can share your name and WhatsApp number. Okay. So just you can share the name and WhatsApp number so that like my team will be adding you to the group so that you will get all the updates from here now. Okay. Just stay connected till end of the session so that like you're going to get the best benefits and like what are the course prices and everything. I'll just like tell you at the end of the session. And you can even you will be given to unmute option as well. You can discuss like whatever the doubts you have on Azure. You can discuss with the trainer today. Like it's completely like a purely for the discussions itself, so no need to worry about that. So we'll take a few minutes demo and then we'll go for the discussion. Yeah, just take a 30-second break and share your numbers, please. I can see someone newly joined now. So you just share your name and WhatsApp number in the chat box so that like my team will be adding you to the Azure Data Engineering Databricks like real-time project WhatsApp group so that you can get all the discussions here. Thank you so much for sharing. Abhishek Garu, over to you, please. Thank you so much.
All right. Yes. Give me 30. Give me a moment. I will share my screen.
Yes, Abhishek, you can proceed.
All right, guys. So thank you for joining the today's call. Um, so I hope my screen is visible to you and then my voice is clear for you, right? So whenever it's not clear for you, please type in the chat so that I can correct it. And in between the demo, I will also give you the chance so that you can ask questions to me, right? So let's start the demo. First of all, I will try to introduce myself. Karthik has already gone through this landing page, I think so, right? So you can go through this landing page, you can understand our offerings, right? We have Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, we have Azure Databricks course curriculum, we also have a combined course curriculum, which goes for 4 months, right? And then let me introduce myself so that you know me at least, right? So I am Abhishek Agarwal. Uh, I am a Microsoft certified Azure data engineer. I have total 8 years of Azure data engineering experience. I have done my graduation from an IT Raipur in 2016. And after that, I have worked 1 year, 1.5 year in data science and data analysis domain. And I got a project in data engineering, and then I started delivering the project. I kind of like it, right? And then I switched my profile completely into Azure data engineering domain, and since then I have delivered more than like 20, 25, 30 migration projects. I have done migration from Hadoop cluster, Spark cluster as well, right? So this is what I have been doing. And then after like in during the COVID time, I started exploring like training opportunity, because I do have like I found some free time because I was not going to office. So like the traveling time and all of that, I get some free time. So I started training people, and then I started helping my friends who wanted to switch their profile, and then I slowly through word of mouth, I got many students, and then I helped all of the students to switch their profiles from Power BI background to data engineering, from SSIS background to data engineering, from Informatica background to data engineering, admin, database, marketing, sales, right? So different background to Azure data engineering. I have guided them, I have helped them, and I basically teach what I do, right? So I make sure that all of my students know what I have been doing in the company, and I incorporate and I change my syllabus as per the technology changes, because technology is also evolving day by day. So I upgrade my syllabus accordingly, and I teach what I do in my company, and accordingly I help them to make their resume, to understand what are the interview question, what are the challenges they generally face in the interview. I try to address them, and this is about me pretty much. Okay, all right. So in this particular demo, what we will do, we will cover up. So as Karthik mentioned that this demo is more of a Q&A session, but just to pace up the things and just to like explain a few of the topics which we will be covering in the syllabus, I will go through the common question which people have, and then accordingly I will try to address those questions, and then you guys can ask me any sort of question which you have, right? So I have, before coming to the demo, I was just going through and writing all of the questions. So let me share my screen, and so that I can basically share all the question which you might have, and then we will take it forward from there. Okay, give me a moment. Now, these are the general question which people have whenever so suppose the people who joined today, 30, 34 people who joined today, joined from like one basic agenda that they want to switch their profile to data engineering, right? That is basically the agenda. And when you want to switch, you have these questions. Okay, so the questions are like, what is the Azure future, and then what is data engineering, why Azure particularly, how I can switch. I'm a fresher, I am a 10 years of experience guy, I'm a 15 years of experience guy, can I switch, how I can switch. I am eligible, I am not eligible, I am from Power BI background, I am from SSIS background, I am from Informatica background, right? Can I switch, how I can switch. Coding is required or not, I don't know any sort of a coding, can I switch, how I can switch, how much coding I should learn, how much Python I should learn, how much SQL I should learn, how we will do project, how we'll practice, how much experience I can show, right? And then you have a questions around like how you can approach the interview, how you'll handle the scenario based question, how you'll handle the technical challenges faced in a particular project, all of those questions, right? How you can answer that and how you can handle those questions. So and then sometimes like, hey, recordings will be given or not, right? So some general question, right? So these are the general question you might have, and then certification, salary expectation, what are certification you can do, how much salary you can expect, right? All of this general question which you have, right? So during the demo, I will try to address those questions. I will try to go through those questions, and then we will cover up this, right? So now so I will go through point by point, and then we will cover up each and every topic which is mentioned here, right? And I will also give you the chance so that you can ask questions. Okay. All right. So after the demo, all the question which I have written over there, I will try to make sure that all of this question is answered after the demo. Okay. So I will go through each and every question, and I will make sure that each and every question is answered. Okay. So now, basically, I have given my introduction, and then I will go through why cloud, what is cloud, why particularly Azure, and then we'll go through why and what of data engineering, and then we'll go through who can learn, coding is required or not, tools to learn, roadmap, and then we will wait, and then you guys can ask question, right? So I will cover up all of these topics, and then you guys can basically ask question right after that. Okay. All right. So let's go through the topic by topic. Why cloud? What is cloud? Okay. So now I will try to go through the. So why cloud? What is cloud? Let's try to understand that. So first of all, I will try to give everything, and I will try to explain everything in a very layman terms so that you get it. Okay. So now suppose what is cloud? Why cloud? Okay. So suppose back in college days, I used to use CDs, pen drive, DVDs. Now I no longer use them, and I think like the people who joined today also don't use that much of a hard disk, that much of a pen drive, which we used to use before. Reason being that we have a drive storage, we just upload over there, right? We have a Dropbox, we upload over there, right? So all the photos, whenever we go to the trip and all of that, and we don't use them. Reason being that it's convenient. If I want to share any photo, I can easily share. If I want to upgrade my storage, I can easily upgrade, right? So that is the benefit out of it. And the pen drive and all of that doesn't give you that particular benefit, right? So whenever I want to share it, I need to go to that particular friend's place, hand over that particular pen drive. If my pen drive is corrupted, my whole data is gone. So now for that, every individual is moving to the cloud, right? So every individual is preferring a cloud storage, right? Because of this advantages, right? So data loss and recovery will be handled by a cloud service provider. Upgrade is very easy to collaborate, easy to implement, handled by a cloud service provider, right? So that is why cloud is easy. That is why every individual and also company is moving to the cloud. Okay. Now, where every company is moving to the cloud, that is why cloud importance is increasing day by day, right? Whatever used to happen, data engineering, data science, data analysis, whatever used to happen in the on-premise server now used to happen in the cloud. That is why cloud is important, and cloud is important to learn. Okay. What is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're not accessing your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer on pay as you go method and on demand. Okay. So I am not using my computer. I am using computers provided by Microsoft, GCP, Google, and all like Microsoft, GCP, AWS from those companies. I am getting servers and I am using those servers. So what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but the practice of using a network of remote server hosted on internet to store, manage, and process data rather than your local computer. Okay, that is what the cloud is, and that is why cloud is important. Okay. Now, let's try to understand that, hey, cloud is important, I get it. Now, why I should learn only Azure, okay? There are many cloud players in the market. We have Amazon, we have GCP, we have Azure, right? Why I should learn only Azure, right? Let's try to think about it, okay? So now I am in this particular Azure field from past 8 years, right? And whenever I want to switch to a particular domain, right? I have many points to prove why Azure is basically better than other clouds, and I am little biased here. Reason being that I am in this particular field from past 8 years, and I coming to the opportunity, coming to the experience which I hold, I kind of like Azure, and I don't have any plan to switch, right? Until unless I want to make my profile multi-cloud domain, right? So why I feel Azure has an edge, reason being that Azure is investing. So first of all, Azure has a very good ecosystem. Coming to the office or coming to the corporate offering which they have, right? It has a very good ecosystem in corporate world, and then that is why Microsoft has an edge to promote Azure as a cloud, right? because they have a good offering. So I have many good friends who are working in Amazon. They build everything in house, but they also use a Microsoft tool in their company because of its penetration, right? So that is why, and then Microsoft has a very good partnership with OpenAI ChatGPT as well, which all of us are exploring nowadays, which again makes Microsoft gives Microsoft as an edge, right? And then they have like very good integration tools, right? And they have a good pricing, right? So I have many points to prove that, right? And then that is why I feel Azure has an edge, right? And but all the clouds are good. If you are aiming for AWS, GCP, and all of that, that also you can do. But I feel Azure has a edge. Reason being all of these advantages. Okay. Now we understood about why cloud, what is cloud, why Azure. Then let's understand why and what of data engineering, and then we'll focus on what are the tools you can learn, right? Now why and what of data engineering, let's try to focus on that. Okay. So now suppose I will try to give why and what of data engineering in very concise and very short manner. Okay. So first of all, people want to focus and learn data engineering, but they're not clear about what is data engineering first of all. Okay. Because they start with learning Power BI, they start learning with CI/CD pipeline, they start learning with some sort of a coding, and they start learning some ML modeling, ML deployment, and I don't, God knows how what are the things they learn. But that is not important for data engineering, right? What is important for data engineering is this. Okay, so let me explain that first. Okay, so suppose I have a very good friend who is living in Bangalore. Name is Karthik, right? So same Karthik who is basically explaining you. So he reached out to me a few days back, just for example, that hey, like Abhishek sir, I basically want to I am running my like I have a side business in which I am basically doing some sort of a retail business, right? And I have many stores, right? In Bangalore, I have opened a store in HSR layout. I have opened a store in Whitefield. I have opened a store um, in Kormangla and all of these places, right? And now I basically, it has been, I'm running this business from 2 to 3 years now, and I have like 10 stores now, right? And every store has the data, and I am storing my data. Some data is being stored in SharePoint, some data has been stored in like SQL Server as per the store manager convenience. And now I am facing difficulty to have a centralized data storage because I want to understand how my business is performing, right? So I want to have a centralized place where I can understand and store my data. And at the same time, my data is distributed in a different domain. So I want to basically migrate the data from like SharePoint location, files, cloud API, and all of that to a particular cloud storage, right? So that it's basically a proper storage, and also I can centralize my data points. And at the same time, I want to make a dashboard through which I can understand all of my business KPIs, right? So this is the requirement which Karthik has given me. So I told Karthik, hey Karthik, you need a data engineer and also you need a data analyst for that. First of all, data engineer will make a extract, transform, and load pipeline for you. And then data analyst can make a Power BI dashboard on top of it, right? So now what data engineer will do, data engineer will try to move the data from one place to another into the cloud storage and then do the transformation on top of it and then make the data ready for the data analyst for the visualization, right? This is what the data engineer will do. What data engineer will do? Data engineer will do the extract, transform, and load, means ETL. That is the job of a data engineer. And after the data is prepared, it is being handled by data analyst, right? So this is what the data engineering is. What is data engineering? Data engineering is basically extract, transform, and load, making a ETL pipeline. That is what data engineering is, and this is what you should focus on, okay, rather than focusing on something else. So what is data engineering? Data engineering is finding right data for data analysts and data scientists, developing a ETL pipeline, maintaining a data mart, maintaining your data pipeline, addressing all the addressing all the bottleneck happening in the pipeline, maintaining the code quality, maintaining the data quality, maintaining the cost of the pipeline, enhancing the pipeline for greater efficiency, maintaining the data governance, data lineage, and documenting the overall flow, right? What is not the data engineering? Building ML reports, ML model, building reports and dashboard, managing CI/CD pipeline, managing front-end application. That is not data engineering, right? All of that is not data engineering. So if you are starting data engineering, you should not focus on all of these terms. What you should focus on is this, right? And in our course curriculum, we will exactly focus on this, okay? Because all of you guys are, most of them are working, few of them are freshers. So you should, whatever time you have, you should use that particular time in very concise and in a focused direction rather than just learning what is not required, right? So we will focus exactly on this, okay? So that is what the data engineering is. So what are the tools you should focus on? You should focus on these tools, right? So now if you see this particular course curriculum, for the extraction part means the data movement, we use Data Factory and Synapse Analytics. For cloud storage, we use Data Lake and SQL Server. For transformation, we use Databricks, SQL Stored Procedure, and data ADF flows, right? So in our course curriculum, we'll exactly focus on this. For the orchestration, we'll focus on Data Factory. For transformation, we'll use Databricks. For like SQL DB, we'll use for the storage, right? For both of them, and we'll use DevOps. And also with this, we'll also focus on Fabric, okay? Because Fabric has recently introduced, so we'll focus on all of these tools, right? All right. So we'll focus on all of these tools in our course curriculum. We'll try to learn each and every tool, okay? All right. So now, who can learn? So why and what of data engineering we focused on, and then we will focus on like codings required or not. Who can learn, right? So anybody can learn this particular data engineering. It's not like fresher can learn or 5 years of experience can learn, 10 years of experience can learn. Anybody can learn data engineering. If you are from sales and marketing background, then also you can learn data engineering. If you are from like 5 years of experience into a database administration background, then also you can learn data engineering. Anybody can switch, anybody can learn. I have helped people from sales marketing background, I have helped people from admin background, I have helped people from Power BI background, I have helped people from a different background to switch into data engineering, so that's doable. Now fresher can learn or not. Sometimes fresher are little like worried, hey, can I get a job in data engineering? Yes, you can get a job in data engineering. So you can go to naukri.com profile. You don't believe me, you can just believe the naukri.com and job openings which you have, right? So suppose if you go over here, and then if you try to like go to job, and then you search like Azure Data Engineering, for example, here Azure Data Engineer, right? And then you search like fresher, right? And then you don't select any location, so you can see the job openings are there, right? So there are job openings like in Bangalore as well. You can see 1,000 job openings. You can see in Gurugram as well, in Delhi as well. You have a job opening, right? And like coming to the other experience, right? So suppose if I don't give any fresher, you can see that like 50,000 job are there, right? So fresher job, anyway, the fresher job is less in any of the market, right? So but if you're a fresher, if you learn relevant skill set, if you learn your projects properly, right, and you basically search job in a focused direction, then it's doable, right? What is the biggest mistake which fresher do? They just finish their college, they write some sort of a skill set, they make their resume as if like they want to find a job for website development as well. They want to find a job for data science. They want to find for a job for SQL and Power BI as well. They make their resume as if they know everything, right? And they don't know anything. So just if you are fresher, if you make your resume in the focus direction, if you try to switch accordingly, then it's doable, right? Every this job is also crackable, right? So you can do that, okay? All right. So now this is about and how much coding is required. So suppose the data factory is basically a no code tool, right? So suppose if I go to data factory and if I show you data factory, data factory is a no code tool. So for data factory to learn data factory, so suppose if somebody is there who doesn't know any sort of a coding, they can start with data factory because data factory is a no code tool. You don't need to write any code for that. Okay, let me show you that. So suppose somebody says that Abhishek, I don't know SQL, I don't know Python, I don't know any sort of a coding, right? Then you can start with data factory, right? Data factory is a no code tool. Here you don't need to write any code, and that is a very important data migration tool, right? So here you can start. And then gradually you can learn SQL, gradually you can learn Python, right? And I suggest you to learn with SQL. So suppose here you can build pipeline, there's no coding required for that. This is a drag and drop tool. So if you want to migrate the data from source to sink, right, you can use copy data activity to migrate data from source to sink, right? So there are many activity which you can use, and then you don't need to write any code for that. It is doable, okay? Now, if somebody knows SQL, somebody knows Python, right? Then you can start learning Databricks as well. You can start learning Data Factory as well, right? Anything is okay. that you can do in that particular case. So coding is required or not? Yes, coding is required, but you can still start with Data Factory, which is also important migration tool, and then slowly you can learn SQL, right? That you can do, right? And how much coding you should know? You should know basic data transformation, such as join, how to join two data set, how to join 5 data set, how to do the filtration of the data set, how to basically do the aggregation of the data set, how to apply a window function in the data set, right? If you know basic transformation, that is okay, right? You should not like know very like a programming kind of a thing, right? So which basically uh, learned by the developers, the core developer, that you don't need to focus on. You should focus on the basic like data transformation, which you need to learn, right? That you need to focus on, and that would be enough. Okay, all right. So now this is about the overall uh, like what are the tools you should focus on, and then all of that, right? uh, Now coding is required, tools to learn this we spoke already, right? We should focus on Data Factory, Databricks, Spark, right? And then Synapse Analytics and all of that. So suppose these are the tools you should focus on: Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse, which is a combination for both, right? And then Data Lake, SQL DB, Azure DevOps, these are the tools you should focus on, okay? And with Fabric, okay? So these are the tools you should focus on. All right. So now coming to the roadmap. What's the roadmap I should follow? Okay. So what's the roadmap? For the roadmap, I will take you to our course curriculum, right? So that you can understand the course curriculum. Now, as I told you that we are offering 3 course curriculum, right? One is your Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, one is your Databricks course curriculum, one is combined course curriculum. Okay. Now let me go through the one by one each of the course curriculum, right? So in Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, this course curriculum is the course curriculum for the people who are like don't know anything about Azure, right? So now here we will learn Data Factory in a very detailed manner. And for this course curriculum, you don't need to know SQL and Python as well, right? Because this is focused around Data Factory. Because data migration is very important tool, right? And then suppose if you are 5 years of experience, then also you should learn this, because ideally like you will understand everything. Data Factory is basically a migration tool, so you'll understand everything here. So in this particular course curriculum, what are the things we will learn? We will basically learn in Azure Data Engineering course curriculum, what are the things we will learn? We will basically learn about like um, Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Fabric, SQL DB, hands-on practice, right? And then we will do 3 real-time projects, right? So now this is the course curriculum we'll follow. We'll learn about Azure Basic, we'll learn about Azure Fundamental, we'll learn about Data Factory, parameterization, copy data activity, recursive wildcard list of file, and then we'll learn about full load, delta load, pipeline monitoring, how to monitor it. We will learn about DevOps, we'll learn about keyword, we'll learn about like modeling, data fact dimension, SCD implementation, logic cap, notification, right? And then we will do one project, which is the data migration project. That is what we will do. And then the data migration project, which will basically the architecture diagram of data migration project will look like this. Let me show you that. This is how the architecture diagram will look for the data migration project, right? Like you migrate from source to blob, and then from blob to Synapse, and then we do the Power BI reporting, right? Then we will learn like data bricks, right? So yeah, so this is the data migration, and then we'll learn about Data Factory advanced topic, which is event-based trigger. And then we will basically learn about tumbling window trigger and all of that. Then we'll learn about Databricks, right? Uh, so yeah, so we'll learn about Databricks, Spark architecture, Delta Lake, Key Vault, JDBC connector, and then we'll do another project in Databricks only. And the architecture diagram of Databricks will look like this, right? This is the architecture diagram for Databricks, and then we will focus on Synapse Analytics. So Synapse will learn about Synapse, dedicated pool, Spark pool, Polybase, and all of that. Then we will do another project on Synapse Analytics, right? This is the architecture diagram for Synapse Analytics. And then we will learn about Fabric, right? So we learn about everything, and then we learn about Fabric, which is basically lakehouse architecture, one lake, Synapse Fabric warehouse, Spark in Fabric, real-time analytics in Fabric, and then Power BI with Fabric. All of that we will learn after that. So this is the course curriculum of all of this, right? And then you can do this data, like both of the fundamental certification, data like AZ fundamental, data fundamental, and then Azure Data Engineer Certificate you can also do. But Azure Data Engineer Certificate is getting retired now, right? So you have this AZ203 certificate. Uh, okay, sorry, DP203 certificate you have, not AZ203, DP203 certificate. So this is getting retired now, right? So yeah, so this is getting retired, and then this is getting replaced by this fabric certification, which is PL600, uh, PL600 or PL700. One second. Fabric Data Engineer Certification. Yeah, so this is getting retired by this certification, which is your Fabric related certification. But I don't suggest you to learn everything in Fabric. Reason being that Microsoft is just promoting is for some marketing purpose. That is why this DP203 is getting retired, right? But the Fabric is not used in the production environment yet. It is getting like explored yet. It is not a much of a mature tool. So we will learn Fabric, right? But as an add-on, but we will not learn everything in the Fabric, right? So I don't suggest you to go for this certificate as of now, right? Wait for 1 year, 1.5 year, and then you can go for this particular certificate. If you really want to learn it and then have a certificate, rather than just like learn getting a certificate for sake of getting a certification. So I don't suggest you to learn everything in the Fabric, right? Because Fabric is in the exploratory phase as of now. So you can basically focus on learning Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Data Factory, Databricks in a very detailed manner. That is main important tool you should focus on, and then you can focus on other tools as well. Okay. All right. So this is about your data engineer certificate. This particular course curriculum is basically eligible for the people who are doesn't know any sort of a coding, or if you know coding as well, then also you can do this particular course. So prerequisite for this course is zero. There is no prerequisite. Okay, we will mainly focus on data factory here, and then with combination of Databricks, Synapse Analytics, we'll learn about everything, right? Then we have another course curriculum, which is the Databricks course curriculum. Okay, let me open that now. Yeah, this is the Databricks course curriculum in which we learn about Spark architecture, RDT data frame API, DB utils function, data lake, Azure DevOps. Then we will do one project, right? And then we'll learn Databricks CLI, Unity Catalog, Material Architecture, Spark optimization technique, such as, so we will focus 1 month completely in the Spark optimization, and then 1 month we will learn about Databricks fundamental, about Databricks we'll learn, and then we'll learn two projects. One is Material Architecture project, one is the old project, right? Old project as in based on the old architecture. Suppose we will do, let me, give me a moment. So we will do one project, which is this architecture diagram, and then we will do this project, which is a recent Medallion architecture project implemented in all the company. This is the old architecture. So we will do both of the architecture. So let me show you how architecture has evolved. So this is how the architecture has evolved, right? So previously you have this architecture in which you read the data through ETL, make data marts, do the reporting, and then your architecture is you make a data lake, then you make a data marts, and then you do the reporting. And this is a recent architecture. So we'll learn this architecture and also this architecture, right? Both of the architecture we will learn using Databricks Medallion architecture, how it can be implemented, okay? And we'll focus 1 month in totally Spark optimization, 1 month into the Databricks, right? So this is a detailed course for Databricks and Spark. The prerequisite for this course is you should know SQL and Python basics, right? So SQL or Python, not both of them, but SQL or Python you should know for doing that particular course curriculum. Then we have a combined course, which is a combination for both of the course curriculum. So the people who are experienced, having 3-4 years of experience, should do a combined course because you learn more and then you can switch your package accordingly, right? Then you should take a combined course, which is a combination for both of the course curriculum. So you will learn whatever is being taught in Data Factory course curriculum and also in Database course curriculum. You learn about everything in this particular course curriculum, which is the combined course curriculum. Now let me try to summarize everything, right? Because it might be confusing for a few of the audience. So I will try to summarize everything so that it's clear for you and for everyone, right? So let me open this, which is basically the summary about everything in Azure Data Engineering course curriculum. This is a three experience we will provide, 3 years of experience we will provide. We will teach you ADF, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Warehousing, and Fabric. We will do 3 projects. We will learn data migration, full load, delta load, 1 project in Data Factory, 1 project in Databricks, 1 project in Synapse, and also Fabric. The experience you will gain, 3 years of experience. Who can do this? Anybody can do this. Salary expectation you can crack up to 15 to 20 LPA, the package, right, by doing this particular course curriculum, right? And then timings and everything, the Karthik will probably inform you about timing and start it and everything. The experience for Databricks course curriculum is also 3 years, right? What will be taught? Databricks Spark Unity Catalog Material Architecture will be taught. 3 projects we will do. You can learn Databricks Spark architecture, data processing, material architecture, lakehouse architecture. You can get 3 years of experience. Who can do this? The people who have basic knowledge of SQL and Python can do this. Salary expectation is up to 50 to 20 LPS, the salary expectation. In the combined course curriculum, we will learn about everything. We'll do 5 projects. We'll learn everything, whatever is learned in data engineering, Databricks, right? Salary expectation is 15, 25 and more if you have. So this is a summary about everything, right? Experience is this 3 years, 3 years, and then in combined, you can show up to 5 years of experience. ADF, Databricks, Fabric, Synapse, warehousing is taught in Databricks and Spark. Uh, in Databricks and Spark, both will be taught in a very detailed manner, right? Both will be taught in a very detailed manner, right? And then uh, number of project is 3 projects, 3 projects, 5 projects, right? And then guys, whosoever is touching the screen, please don't do it. 1 second, let me see my screen again, please. All right, so now the benefit is data migration, full load, delta load, one node, one-to-one project, ADF, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Fabric. And then in Databricks, we learn about Databricks Spark architecture, Unity Catalog, Marina architecture, and in combined, we learn both. The prerequisite for data engineering is nothing. The basic of SQL and Python is required for this. Combined courses learn from scratch. Anybody can do this, right? So this is basically, and then salary expectations 15 to 20, 15 to 20, more than 15 to 20 to 25 is combined course curriculum. Now this is a summary about everything, whatever. And now suppose if somebody says that I don't have any coding experience, go for data engineering. If you have coding experience, then also go for data engineering because that is a better course curriculum to start with. Or you can start with Databricks and Spark as well if you have, like, if your expectation is up to 20 LPA or 15 LPA, but if your expectation is more than 50, 20 LPA, then you should take a combined course. So this is about summary about everything, right? Now I will give you the chance so that you can ask question, and then I will hand over to Karthik so that he can take up the things further, right? So now give me a moment. I will just give you the chance so that you can unmute yourself and then ask questions, and then till that point, then after that Karthik can take over. Okay, all right. Go ahead, guys. If you have any question, please go ahead.
Hey, hi Abhishek, Karan here.
Yeah, hi Karan.
Yeah, Abhishek, I have like 5 years of experience into Informatica, and recently I switched to IICS or IDMC. So it's been
Mhm,
around 2 years working on IDMC. So
mhm,
what course I should go for? From past 5 years, I have been working in data engineering side. So recently, within my company, what is happening, the client is moving, the whole account is moving, and it might be a case like in future some Azure based client can come. So that's what I was exploring here.
Go for combined course curriculum
Okay.
because you are an experienced guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then that would be better for you, the combined course curriculum, because you can learn about data migration and also data processing using Spark.
Okay.
So that would be helpful for you. So the people who are experienced as in like 4 years, 3 years, 5 years experience should take a combined course
Okay.
because you understand data processing using Spark
Mhm.
and also data factory data migration in a detailed manner, which would be helpful for you.
Okay. So like, you know I just want to know, like, the capturing whatever whatever it's going to be explained. So the the overall picture will be same as compared to the IDMC or whatever, the whole ETL pipelines created over here, or it will be
Mm.
different.
So see, data migration conceptually
Mhm.
is basically same. So tools doesn't make any difference, right?
Correct.
So
Yep.
suppose if you learn like the from the tools perspective,
Mm-hmm.
like here and there how to use the tool, that is what you need to learn, but conceptually how you could do the delta load, for example, like you are experienced, so you generally take some sort of a watermark,
Mm-hmm.
or then you do a delta load, those kind of a conceptual thing will be common, and
Okay.
then it will be easy for you to catch. But
Okay.
at the same time you need to also learn the tools as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
for
Right.
you it would be easy, reason being that you are an experienced guy,
Mm-hmm.
so you can easily catch up thing, you can relate thing that hey, I was doing in Informatica like this, in
Mm-hmm.
IDMC like this, and then I am
Mm-hmm.
doing something like this here in a different manner.
Okay.
So it would be easy for you to catch. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, you can, it's important to learn as well at the same time. So yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So got it, Abhishek. Thanks for the answer.
Okay, all right, thank you,
Thank you,
Karan.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
Thank you, Abhishek.
I have one question here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I already completed the GCP Data Engineer course.
Uh-huh.
So, is it any difference between GCP Data Engineer and Azure Data Engineering? That is a data engineering concept is same in the in platform is only changed, right?
Yes.
So, this course it help to work in the Azure Data Engineer.
So the platform will change, but like suppose in GCP they have a different data migration tool.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I already completed one course for GCP data engineers like BigQuery, Dataproc, Dataflow, and then Cloud Composer, sub.
so
So,
yeah, so here you need to basically learn like how to migrate the data using Data Factory. Again, the answer is same in your case as well. So the conceptually the things will be same,
okay,
like how to migrate data, but at the same time, if I tell you to hey just use Data Factory and migrate the data, you cannot do it if you know GCP, right? You need to
yes, yes,
basically learn
yeah,
the similar concept which is there here. So it will be, suppose the people the so for just to give you an example, so whenever you migrate data, first of all you need to make connection for from the server to the database, right? So if you want to migrate the data from the server to the database,
Abhishek, your voice is not not audible.
hello guys, hello guys, am
Uh,
I audible? Hello.
Now it's okay. Now it started to hear.
So yeah, so what I'm saying is, suppose whenever you migrate the data in the migration tool, you need to connect two of the sources, right? Like source and destination.
Yes,
That you need to do. Now in GCP, you do it in different manner. In data or in Azure, you do it in a different manner. But when I tell you this, you can get it. Reason being, you know how to do it in GCP. So now it will be easy for you to catch in Azure, but you need to anyways learn what are those terms and terminology that you need to learn.
okay,
So if you want to make your profile multi-cloud, for example, GCP and Azure, which will be also helpful for you. Reason being that when you go to senior level, like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of senior level of experience, any company don't want to make their product a cloud centric. So suppose if any big company is there, suppose Walmart is there, if they make their all the offerings dependent on one cloud, for example Azure, then in that case Azure can charge more money from them, right? So any company don't want to make one cloud centric. Everybody wants to, any company wants to make their whole offering to multi cloud, so that they can do negotiation from different companies that hey, this is this company is offering me less of a offering and then less of a price, then can you negotiate, and those kind of a thing they can do. So every company uses multi cloud offering if the company is big. So eventually that will help you to make your multi-cloud experience. So suppose if you know GCP, if you know Azure, that will help you going forward. So if you are eager to just make your profile multi-cloud, then you can learn Azure in that case. And it
Okay.
will be easy for you to learn, reason being that you know GCP already.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Abhishek. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yes, go ahead,
My
please.
name is Praveen, Abhishek.
Hi, Praveen.
Can you help me is using this EDF?
Mm,
Is it possible that real time?
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no. In ADF, we
How do
for
you do
real
that
time.
then?
Yeah, I'll like to show you 1 second. So this is the architecture diagram for real-time analytics. So you use Event Hub or Kafka or some sort of a tool over here, and then you integrate with a Spark directly. Spark means either you can use Synapse Analytics or you can use your Databricks Spark architecture here. So either you use Synapse Spark architecture or you use Databricks here. And then for using Spark streaming, you write the data to data lake or Synapse server. So um, yeah, so this is how you do it. You cannot do it using Data Factory alone, because Data Factory doesn't provide you real-time analytics. It provides you near real time. Suppose every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes, if you want to refresh, that can be done using Data Factory, but not actual real time can be done using Data Factory. That will be done using Databricks.
Okay. So if there is any additional column is added on the source side, will
Mhm.
not pick those columns, is it?
Using
On the
what?
source side, on the source side, if you
Using
have
what?
added, if you added a new column on the
Yeah, yeah.
source,
Using what I'm saying. Using what? So you are saying
just
that
you created a normal column, additional column in one particular table.
it will be
Will
caught if you
okay.
refresh every 10 minutes, or it is basically matter of, suppose if I do add it now, how soon you want that to be reflected in the destination.
Okay.
So suppose if you want that to be reflected in like fraction of seconds, then that cannot be caught using Data Factory. Therefore, that you need to use a Spark streaming. But if you want to see it in 10 minutes, for example, or 15 minutes or half an hour, that can be done using Data Factory, in which you can run your pipeline in every 10 minutes or every 1 hour rather than every second, because streaming or those kind of a concept is basically every second you need to run your pipeline. That cannot be done using Data Factory.
Okay. 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 That's fine. And what I know is one of the limitation I can say now. Uh, Once when you scan any documents on the
Mhm.
source side,
Mhm.
so it is not possible to feed it to the destination, right? Those documents, scan
Uh,
documents, or whatever you print those documents.
so Data Factory supports you this file formats. So suppose if I go to source, so depending upon, suppose if I select data lake, for example, it
Okay.
supports this file formats, right? So
And
depending upon,
the
suppose
size, any size limitation on it?
if I select file system, then it supports a row binary, delimited size, Excel file, JSON file, ORC file, Parquet, XML file. This file format it supports.
Okay. 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 And size limit, is there anything?
No,
Maximum
no,
limit?
no.
Okay. 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 Thanks, sir. Thanks, Abhishek.
Thank you. Yeah, guys. Anybody has any question?
Abhishek, again, Karan here. Abhishek, I have two questions. First question is, as you said, like, we can go ahead for the live streaming data uh, as well here in Azure. So isn't the same with IDMC, right? Like, uh, do Informatica supports live streaming data as well? Like, if you have any idea, like, that is the limitation with Informatica. Am I right?
Live streaming, whether Informatica supports or not.
Any idea? Like, I'm not sure, like, that is the additional point over here in within Azure Data Engineering.
Sorry, I won't be able to answer this question. Reason being that I am not
Karan, I
from.
would like to add some points on this. Karan, actually, that is Informatica is an on-premises on-premises data warehousing, but these are all about in the cloud platform only. It's a cloud
Hello.
platform
No,
only.
so Informatica also supports cloud, that
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
IDMC.
yes, yes, yeah,
Mhm,
yes, yes. Yeah,
mhm.
that is and digital both are same only. It's a different platform. That's all.
That's what I'm asking from Abhishek, like whether within IDMC we can perform the live streaming data or not.
Yes,
Uh,
we can. I think. Yeah, have some bit
Yeah.
knowledge about Informatica cloud platform. So
Okay.
I'm
so,
also working in
Karan,
Informatica.
I am like probably I don't want to comment for this because I am from Azure background
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
haven't worked on IDMC.
Sure, sure,
So
sure, Abhishek. No issues. I was just, it's a random
yeah,
question I was asking. Like,
yeah, no
that is the
problem, no
additional
problem,
point from the Azure. And the
no
second
problem.
question, Abhishek, this is the last question. Like, as I said, like I have 5 years of experience working on IDMC. So, if I'll get this Azure, the whatever with the Azure and the whatever for the 5 experience you told the course. So with the multi cloud experience, what's the this thing job market, and like like
First, I
there will
suggest you to focus on one cloud, right? And
Mhm.
then you are from IDMC Informatica background as well,
Yeah,
right? So you
yeah.
just try to use that skill set
Mhm.
rather than making your profile multi-cloud as
Mhm.
of now.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, so don't think about it right now because
Mhm.
my profile is also not multi-cloud, right?
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I know Azure and I am specialized in Azure itself, right?
True. Yeah.
But suppose if I see my career going forward, how I need to scale up or how I
Mhm,
need to improve myself,
mhm.
then I probably go into learning multi-cloud solution architect or like increasing in those domain. But
Yeah.
data engineering in one cloud itself is a huge potential.
True.
So first
True.
try to focus on that, and then the next step you can probably focus on other things as well.
Okay, okay. Now, so the question is, being on a service-based company, what my company is suggesting, like, just go for Azure, and the client will be from the Azure side. So that's what I'm, either I have to look for Informatica, or I have to go for the
Mm,
Azure things.
Yep.
Anyway, that the thing I have to look for. Thanks,
hmm
Abhishek.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Abhishek, I have one question. Abhishek, that the ADF and then Kafka are performing the same functionality. It's a
No,
data
Kafka
ingestion
is
tool.
basically Kafka is used for streaming, and ADF is a data migration tool. Both are different.
It's a data ingestion
Uh,
tool, right? For ADF
uh,
is a data ingestion tool,
ADF is a data migration tool, so it
data
helps
migration.
you to migrate the data from one point to another. Kafka, so you are asking Kafka, right?
Yes, yes.
Kafka is a like a streaming tool which helps you to receive your streaming data in topics. So that is a different thing.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, guys. Anybody has any question?
Yeah, hi, Abhishek.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I have a, I mean, I have 10 years of experience in SQL development. I'm an SQL PLSQL developer. So which course I need to choose if I'm
Combined. Anybody who has more experience, right? You should take a combined course. And guys, the reason is simple. So when you take a combined course, you take a, suppose the people who are experienced, whenever you want to switch, right, your expectation in terms of getting a job, in terms of salary is basically more, right? And also at the same time, when you are an experienced guy having 10 years of experience or 5, 6 years of experience, when you want to switch, company want more for you, more from you, reason being that you'll not go to a junior level, you'll go to a some sort of a mid like a senior level or a like yeah, so you in that case you basically need to know data processing and also data migration. So in one data engineering course we more mainly focus on data migration, in another we mainly focus on data processing. So now and data engineering is basically combination of for both, right? So both are not like both are data engineering ideally. So you should know both. But now suppose if you are a fresher or if you have 1 years of experience, 1.5 year of experience, then you can either focus on data migration or you can focus on data processing. And then also you can switch in a lower of a salary bracket or like 2, 3 years of experience, you can right, and then you can switch. So this is how the segregation is. Azure Data Engineering is for the people who are no coding background, right? And then the people who has some sort of a coding, right, 2, 3 years of experience coding or like they know SQL, Python, then they can take Azure Data Engineering and also Databricks and Spark. They can learn data migration and also data processing, either one of them. But just people who are experienced should go for combined course because that is a better course for them. Okay. All right.
then for the
Anybody has
combined
any?
course, what is
Sorry.
the duration for combined?
Duration 4 months. So each of the courses 2 months. Combined courses are 4 months. So first we'll learn data engineering and then we'll learn Databricks and Spark in combined course curriculum. So it's exact course curriculum. First we'll learn data engineering. We'll finish in 2 months, and then we will learn Databricks and Spark in another 2 months. Okay. All right, guys. Anybody has any question?
And daily session is 1 hour or 1.5 hour?
1 hour I target, but it extends always to 1.5 hour.
Hi, Abhishek. I have one question regarding about this course that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, actually, I am SQL DBA, have an experience around 5 years. So, is it because nowadays companies are moving forward for do the clouds and all?
Mhm.
So, which they are also moving, they are also looking for the Google Cloud also. So, is it worth to go for the Azure Data Engineering? And what is the future for the SQL DBA for if he wants to go in data engineering? That.
So, like, so the people who commonly come and take, so your question is whether SQL DBA should go for data engineering. This is your question?
Yeah, is it worth for him to go for career
Yeah.
growth, advance, and all
So
that?
this
Moving
particular
forward.
slide I made few days back, right? So I was just trying to segregate the people who come and take a data engineering course. So these are the common people who comes, right? Right. So Power BI developer, data analyst, Informatica experts, SSIS developer, and database administrator people. So these people are common people who come and take Azure Data Engineering course. So suppose if you are from a database administrator background, you can also use your current knowledge. Suppose if you are a database administrator, then you have a administrator like admin understanding of a database, right? Which also helps you in data engineering in some ways.
Okay.
So and then you have a like understanding of data in general, like how data should be stored, and then what kind of a policy should be there, and like you can use that particular knowledge.
Yeah.
So these are the
Yeah.
common people who come and learn data engineering, and also your experience won't be irrelevant completely. You can
Okay.
use your experience which you have in the past, and then you can switch that you can do. Okay.
So I should so I can go for the first course that is only Azure Data Engineering, right? No need
How much
for
experience you have? How much
almost
experience you
5
have?
years. 5 years
Yeah,
almost.
go for combined course. So I suggest you to go for combined course. So first you learn data migration, because
Uh,
probably you are not so much familiar about Python or like coding background you have, right? If
yeah,
you
I
have,
have
yeah.
coding background
So if you
also.
have it, then go for data engineering and then go for Databricks and Spark. A combined course you should choose. That would be
Oh,
better for you.
okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, guys, I will take one last question. Anybody has any question? Any scheduling tool you are covering? I will covering Data Factory as a scheduling tool. For SQL background, yes, for SQL background, the combined course would be better. ETL covers any source, so I will cover all kind of a source, right? So I will not my course is not basically limited to one source. I will cover many. I will cover many of the data sources, right? I will tell you in general how you can migrate data. Somebody said how much scores for score for certification. I think this question has somebody already asked me. GCP background. Okay, fine. Anybody has any question, guys?
Hello, Abhishek. Hello.
Yeah.
I have 3 years of experience, but in support. So just wanted to know, like, how many projects are covering in this course, and
In
how many major projects and mini projects.
Vikas, your background noise is too much. So can you please keep your mic in near to you and then speak, please?
Yeah, Abhishek, I have 3 years of experience in support side, but
Uh-huh.
I want to know how many projects this course will cover.
Yeah. So the course will cover the data engineering course will cover 3 projects. Databricks and Spark will also cover 2 to 3 projects, right? And the combined course will cover 5 projects.
Yeah, but the projects are mini projects or like major projects that so I can
Sorry.
gain time. I wanted to know the major projects like it is a industrial project or
It is the actual project which I write in my resume. It is the actual project which I write in my resume. Okay, so it's not like any basic project. It's the actual project which I write in my resume, and I switch my profile from those project itself. So I am exactly teaching you that project which I basically already used in the past and switch. So I know what are the interview question can be asked from those projects. I know everything about those projects. That is why I'm teaching you so that you can use those projects and do the same. So I cannot teach because I am like a trainer and then I teach what I do, right? As I told you before. So I am not teaching anything, or I cannot teach as well, which I haven't done, right? So I am teaching you exactly what I have done, and I am teaching you exactly the project which I have done in the manner how I have done it in the company. So you don't need to worry that this is a basic project and anything of that sort. This is the actual project which you can write in the resume, and after you finish the project using the learning which you had, you can actually do the job in the company. So that is what you can do, right? So you don't need to worry about it.
okay, thank you.
All right, guys, anybody has any question? All right, guys, so Karthik, I think you can take it forward now from here.
Uh, yes, Abhishek, I'm available here. Yes, I'll be
Okay.
performing.
All right, so I will stop sharing and you can share the screen and take it forward now.
So, hello everyone. This is Karthik from Raj Cloud Technologies again. So, like, hope you behind and everything, right? So, I'm here to like take up your registration. And like, if you have any doubts regarding the registration, if you have any doubts regarding the duration and all, you can just like unmute yourself and you can ask me. Okay. So, and I'll just share the screen and show you like I said you like a few discounts as well, right? Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm in the page now. So if you have any doubts, like you can ask me directly now. So otherwise, just give me 2 minutes. I'll just start giving the duration, introduction, and everything. Then we can go for the doubts. Clear, right? Yeah. So actually this course, like we have planned it for 4 months. We have planned it for 4 months, and the first 2 months it will be like Azure Data Engineering, and the next 2 months it will be like Azure Data Bricks with Spark. So in the Azure Data Engineering program, like we need a 2 months of time, and like it will be like a 45 to 55 hours of duration, and the timings will be like evening 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. This is the timings for both data engineering and Databricks. Okay. So this is the timings. In this, like we are going to cover Data Factory, Synapses Analytics, Databricks Basics, and the latest tool, Microsoft Fabric as well. So we are going to cover 4 real-time projects also. On each and every session, like you will be getting a recording as well. And these recordings are you can access these recordings for lifetime. Okay, you can access these recordings for lifetime. The batch is recently started already. The batch is recently started. Okay, so like if you can enroll today, like whatever the classes we have completed till now, so you can just like recall them in the videos, and if you have any doubts, you can ask them in the next session. So Abhishek will be ready to take over your questions as well. So coming to the Databricks, the same thing. So the duration is the 2 months, and like we need like 45 to 55 plus hours of training will be delivered to you, and the timings will be the same, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST, and the fee will be 20,000 rupees for this. And in this Databricks, like we are going to cover 2 real-time projects. Okay, and the recordings will be given to you lifetime. So for the registrations, if you want to contact us, you can contact us on these 2 numbers. So 810-529-6858. This is one number. You will get this as a Raj Cloud Tech. And like one more number is a 63616-38108. So this one you'll get as a like a mega Raj Cloud Tech. I'm just sharing these two numbers as well in the chat box, so that like you can just contact us. Yes, I have shared you now. And we accept all the payment modes. We accept like UPI, bank transfer, net banking, international transfer, everything is available. Okay. So I'm just sharing the UPI details as well. If you want to like enroll today, you can just like use this UPI details and you can enroll to the training. Okay. So these are the like a Microsoft Fabric, the topics that what we'll be covering in the Microsoft Fabric. So these are the topics actually. I'll be sharing this also in the chat box. You can just go through once. And you will be given a like a complimentary course as well here. That is a Oracle SQL. In this Oracle SQL training, you will be getting a of 10 videos, 10 videos, and this is a completely like recorded videos only. Okay, so we won't be taking a live sessions for this. This is a completely like recorded classes. You will be having a 10 videos here, and 15 plus hours of 15 plus hours of content will be given to you. And these are the topics that we will be covering in this Oracle SQL. Okay. For more information on Azure Data Engineering and Databricks training, you can just like visit this page. You can just visit this page. Yeah, you can just visit this page. Okay. And as I said, you like we have some discount today, right? Whoever joined today's session, you'll get some discount, right? I'm just coming to this part now. The actual prices of the course is here. Okay, that is Azure Data Engineering 2 months course fee, and it is 20,000 rupees. So whoever joins today's demo session, if you want to enroll today, see whatever the offers that we are announcing here, this will applicable only for that day, only for that day. Okay, so here it is Azure Data Bricks. The course duration is 2 months, and the fee will be 20,000 rupees. But if you can enroll today, sorry. Yeah, if you can enroll today, you can just get this for 17,500 rupees. 17,500 rupees will be 17,500 rupees will be your fee. Okay. And on Azure Data Engineering also, the same fee. Please mute yourself. Okay. Yeah. If you want to go for the Azure Data Engineering, the course duration is 2 months and the fee will be 20,000 rupees. But if you want to enroll today, your price is just 17,500 rupees. Okay. 17,500 rupees. If you want to go for both the combo course, if you want to go for. Okay, so it is 35,000 rupees for everyone. It is 35,000 rupees for everyone. But if you enroll today, you can get this course for only 32,000 rupees. 32,000 rupees. Okay. So like here is a big discount that you are getting today. You just like if you haven't enrolled yet, if you want to like enroll for this course now, you can just go for these prices. Okay, this is the discounts available. And I'm mentioning you once again, this discounts is only available today. Only available today. Only available today. Okay. So hope everyone is good with the details and all. If you still have any questions, you can just unmute and you can ask me, please. If you still have any questions, you can just like unmute and you can ask me, please. Or else you can mention the chat box also. If you are unable to unmute, you can mention the chat box also. Yeah, I hope like everyone is cleared with all your details and everyone is clear with all your doubts as well, right? At least can I get S in the chat box? Can I get S in the chat box so that like we can end up the meeting now? Yes, the videos are lifetime. You don't need to worry about that. Each and every video you'll get it, okay? And we will provide you the like job assistance as well here. So here we are going to give you the resume, interview questions, and we'll guide you like where the opportunities are available right now for your relevant experience and all. And so let's see, we will clearly make you to guide here from complete basics. Like tell me about yourself question. From tell me about yourself question, like how to answer. From there, like we'll start our like interview guidance to you. No need to worry about that. You can get all the details from the basic level. No need to worry. Yeah, all the payment modes are available. You can just like contact us on this number. You can just contact us on this number 8105296858. You can just connect with me on this number so that like we can help you for the further discounts and all. Thank you all. Thank you for joining the session today. Have a great evening. Thank you.